Okay, so we're going to start with a line from this point, and I like to always make sure that I'm drawing straight lines, so I will hit the function key 8. The distance of this line will be 8.42. The next thing I'm going to do is rotate this line up 120 degrees. So I use the rotate command. That's my object. I'm going to use this base point. Make sure that you select copy. And I'm going to go in the direction of negative 120 since it's going clockwise. Let's go to offset. 0.5. And I'm just going to offset both of these lines down this direction. Go back to the offset command. And I'm going to offset up a distance of 2.17. Just going to offset that line up going that direction. And after I offset that line going that direction, I'm going to go back to offset 4.33. And this line is just going to get offsetted to the bottom. Next thing I'm going to do is draw a line from this midpoint going down. I will move that line that I just created. And since I'm moving at a distance, base point really doesn't matter. But I'm going to come this direction, 1.5. Go back to rotate. Select that line you just moved. This is going to be my base point. And I'm just going to rotate it 30 degrees. One more offset. And that distance is going to be 1.3. Just going to offset that line this direction. I will do a trim. And I'm just going to start trimming this object here at the bottom. This object here. Then I will hold down the shift button and keep it held down. And I'm just going to extend this line going that direction. I'll extend this one going down that direction. And this one going this way. Let go of the shift button, and just trim off these lines here. I'll use the fillet command next. Make sure that your radius is set to 0. And I'm just going to fillet this line at the bottom. Use the mirror command. And I'm going to select all of these objects on this side. And I'm going to go from this top midpoint of this line and just come straight down and click anywhere below. I have an extra line here. I'm just going to select it and delete it. I'll use the extend. And I'm just going to extend that line to so. Then I'll hold down the shift button again and trim between that area. We'll highlight all of my objects and join these together. Once again, make sure that you are getting it to say one polyline was created. For my 3D path, I'm going to use a 3D polyline. Click here's my start point, and I'm just going to type them in as you see on the drawing. 0, 23, 18, angle 20, 28, angle 91, 23, angle 135, 0, 50, 10. And once you type in that last one, go ahead and escape out of the command. Now I'm going to look at this in an isometric, and you can probably see that it's kind of going up. If I come and click on the left view, you will actually see that that is the straight line, and then it does taper up in the air. Okay, the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to just go ahead and give this a little bit more curves to it. So I'll right click on it and go to Properties. Now with this one selected, you're going to have the Fit and Smooth option. I'm just going to choose the cubic one. And you can see now my polyline has some more curves to it. I'm going to stand this up with using my gizmo. So I'm going to select the drop down. I'll choose shades of gray. I'll select my shape and go to my rotate gizmo. Choose the red axis and stand it up. Now anytime you're going to use the sweep command, it is preferred that you have the profile touching the path. So I will move this shape, and I'm just going to use this top midpoint and place it on my end point. Choose the sweep command. Sweep. The first thing it wants to ask is what object I want to sweep. So I'm going to pick my 2D profile, and then I'll choose the path. And once you select your path, you're going to see your 3D shape will create. Take a look at that from the left, and now you can definitely see that that is tapering up in the air.